Hello, investors. It's a gloomy day in Memphis, Tennessee, but we're out finding great properties for you guys, renovating a ton of properties, building brand new houses. And today I want to share a great property I have available in the 38128 area. So that's a Raleigh, just north of us, east of Fraser, west of Bartlett. If you guys have watched my map video, you're probably pretty familiar with that one. So this one is on Namnee. It's a $99,000 house, renting for $1,100 a month. So big cash on cash return on this one. So from Wachob.com, featured property of the month. A little bit later in the video, I'm going to dive into this. So this is Memphis area sales statistics from the Memphis Area Association of Realtors showing the amount of foreclosures in huge decline. The number of homes listed on the multiple listing system gives us a good indicator of what the inventory looks like out there. Sales from 2018 to 2019, very linear, which paints the story of Memphis. And of course, it'll show the new construction as well. All right, so let's take a look at this property on Namnee. It is, like I said, north of town. So if you were downtown Memphis, you'd go due north, you'd be in Fraser. Fraser is zip code 38127. And as you work your way east, it goes from a C-class area to a C plus to a B minus to a B plus. As you work your way east, you'd end up in Bartlett, which is definitely an A-type community. So right off of New Allen Road in the Raleigh area, 4217 Namnee Drive. So from the website, you guys are pretty familiar with this. You can click on the picture of any house, and that's going to open up the Diligence Vault. The Diligence Vault was created to give you guys all the information that I have accessible as a real estate broker in town. So I'm also going to upload information like the pro forma. The pro forma is a financial indicator of how this property should perform over time. It'll show you cash on cash return, your net operating income, expenses that we're accounting for. If you have any questions about that, please reach out to me and the team. We'll walk you through it. You're also going to get a property data sheet. The property data sheet lists everything from the tax assessor information, square footage, bedroom, bathroom count from multiple sources, and it gives you a lot of information on the property, including whether or not it's located in the flood zone. You don't want to buy properties in the flood zone. There's too many great ones to choose from in the Memphis area. It's rare that you'll ever see a house in my inventory with flood insurance required. Memphis is darn near flood proof. We have the Mississippi River to our west and Arkansas west of that sits much lower than Memphis. There's no reason that you should have to buy houses in the flood zone. Tons of pictures. So many of you guys are thousands of miles away. I feel like it's my duty to provide you with great pictures of the property before, during, and after renovation to give you the sense of being here. I'm your boots on the ground. So here's a bunch of great pictures of this house. We just brag a little bit on the renovation. Check out that bathroom, beautiful kitchen. This is the type of property that attracts a tenant who's going to stay longer and take better care of the property. Also in the Diligence Vault, something a little unique to my company is that we're going to provide you with comparable sales. We want to show you how this house was priced, on what premise does this home call to be priced at $99,000. Well, let's dig into this one a little bit. So this is what's called a 3-up report. It's going to give you your comparable house, the one that we're looking at on Wachob.com, and 3 others that are most similar to the property, starting with vicinity. So if we scroll down, we'll have a map showing that all 3 of the comparable properties are very, very close to the subject property, indicated with an S inside of a black circle. All right, so let's go back up top. We're going to see that they're built in the same age range. We can tell what type of loan that the people took on the house. We can see the square footage, bedroom, bathroom count, and price per square foot. So we see a range from $70 to $98 a square foot. Our subject property is priced right there in the middle, probably a little bit below the middle of those 3 at $88.10 per square foot, coming to the price of $99,900 with an $1,100 a month rent. This one cash flows, outperforms a lot of properties you're going to see. So from the website, we've got a big range of properties, new construction, East Memphis properties, even some executive level rentals for that specific investor who's looking for a very passive income plus appreciation. That's where you're going to find, in specifically like this house on Weathersby Drive. It's in the 38125 area, 265,000. A lot of you might say, wow, that's a little pricey for an investment property. The other new construction homes being built in that neighborhood currently average 325,000. So the chance for appreciation there is huge. If you click on the button that says order now on any property on the website, it's going to pull up a simple survey. You fill out the survey, and this is going to reserve the property for you. A lot of people say, well, what do I need to have in place before I reserve a property? If you're paying cash, we'll need a proof of funds letter. About 35% of my homes are being sold cash currently. If you're using one of our preferred lenders, you'll just need to have spoken with a preferred lender. Reach out to me if you need any help with that. Let's dig into the numbers, the sales statistics for June 2018 versus 2019. So June total sales in 2018 were 1,900 for the month. And in 2019, right at 1,900. So a very linear market. We're not seeing huge ups and downs, and that's why so many investors are attracted to Memphis, is that we are a predictable market. Year over year, Memphis has steady growth, and without these huge ups and downs in the real estate market, you know that when the next downturn comes, we aren't going to be affected as heavily because we didn't have those huge upswings like a lot of markets either. So year to date, so as of the end of June 2019, we had 9,300 sales compared to 2018, 9,500 sales. So we're down about 3% in sales this year. And I would say that's completely from a lack of inventory. And we'll get into that in a second. All right, so new home sales. You know, I have a passion for new homes and the new home industry. So let's dig into that a little bit. So from 2018 to 2019, we've seen a 12% change. So it's gone up a little bit in sales from 75 to 84 units. And that's just for the month of June. Year to date, we've seen a 10% decline. And that's 100% from a lack of inventory. There's not enough new homes to supply the demand. But this is where it gets very interesting. Let's look at average sales price. Year to date, in 2018, $368,000 is the average price of a new construction home in the Memphis area. Wow. So when you can get a brand new house as a rental for $150,000, they just aren't making any more $150,000 homes. And I could go into this for hours, but the biggest reason is the cost of the piece of land we're building on. If I'm able to find a $20,000 piece of land to build a house for you, I can barely sell it to you for $150,000 and it's going to cash flow. Well, the average lot being developed out of the ground today for a starter home, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house like I have available on my site today, is $50,000. So with a $50,000 piece of land, that equates to at least a $220,000 home. Still a bargain. If you look at the average new home sales price, almost $400,000 in the Memphis area. Now, to put that in perspective, you know, the average household income in Memphis is right at $70,000. A $70,000 household income cannot afford a $368,000 house. So brand new homes built for the workforce are becoming a thing of the past nationwide. And I can speak specifically to Memphis, but in Memphis very quickly. Okay, bank sales. So foreclosures are down 35% from 2018 to 2019. This is great for the economy, great for Memphis, not so good for us as investors because a lot of turnkey properties, a lot of opportunities for investing in rental properties in Memphis and across the nation come from foreclosures. So it's great for America. I'm so happy to see homeownership strong in our economy today, but it is making it tougher and tougher to have houses, quality houses for you guys to purchase to build your portfolio. And I know you're hearing that from providers across the nation. I've partnered with some key team members here in town, and we are keeping a strong inventory for you at all times, selling nearly a house a day right now. So scroll down a little bit further, and you'll get a lot more great information talking about foreclosures, and it's down 25% year over year. Last June compared to this year's June, down 35%. And then the next part is where it gets really interesting. So we can break each neighborhood down and give you all the sales stats that you could want. So if you own properties in Fraser or Raleigh or downtown Memphis, this breaks it down community by community and allows you to see how those areas are performing. So a lot of you guys are going to really enjoy digging into this information. In this email, click on the button below that will allow you to get access to this PDF, to all this information. I want to keep you guys up to date with the trends that we're seeing in Memphis, and always bring in value. So this is one way I want to bring value to you guys. Every month as this report comes out, I'll be publishing it for you to take a deep dive into areas that you're considering investing in, or maybe you own several properties in an area of town. You're going to want to have this information. So thank you so much. If you've got questions, please reach out to the team. If you like a property, you're pre-qualified or paying cash, click the button that says order now. And if you've liked these videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the little bell next to the subscribe button, and that will give you an alert every time that I make a new video like this. Thank you so much and have a great day.